everybody, I'm Cora, and I'm gonna make you a sweet treat. This is a family recipe. It's a lemon cake. One of my favorite flavors is lemon. And so I'm gonna make this lemon cake and it is gonna be delicious. So, lemons, of course. And then I've got my flour, my sugar, buttermilk, lemon juice, vanilla. I've got 4 eggs, and I have some baking powder here and just a touch of salt. And then over here, I've got more lemon juice, confectioner sugar to make a really great glaze. Go over the top. It's gonna be yummy. But first I start with my buttermilk. I've got my butter. I'm gonna add in, right here, I'm gonna add in my eggs one at a time. Okay? Sugar and butter, that's gonna get creamed together really well. Cream that all together. They call it creaming it together, meaning you take the creamy butter that's room temperature, actually let it sit at room temperature to get nice and warm, so it's very easy to blend. You can kind of just mix and turn your bowl as well. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in 1 egg at a time. I'm just gonna let them kind of fall in there, mix those really well. And it just smells so good when you have the butter and sugar blended together. Go. 2 eggs in there. Let me add 1 at a time. It's just a little easier to mix it. There we go. All right, and that's it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm adding in the other liquid. So I'm going to add in some vanilla. That's a little secret ingredient my mom always put into every cake. Another typical ingredient of a lemon cake is lots of lemon. So lemon juice goes in. Oh, this is what makes it tangy and delicious and yummy. And it is gonna look like it's curdled a little bit from the acid, but that's normal. Then you add your buttermilk in for a little creaminess. There we go. So all that flavor in there. First I'm gonna get all of my dry ingredients ready to go. I'll move these out of the way for a second. So I added in my baking powder. I'm gonna add in my salt, okay? There we go. And now what I'm gonna do is a little at a time. Once I have that in, I'm gonna start adding in my flour. So I wanna get this nice and blended. Because you have the lemon in there, you gotta really kind of work fast at this point because the lemon will curdle a little bit and it's an acid, so it will. So you gotta mix this up really well. Turn that off, and then I'm gonna scrape down the sides a little bit so I can make sure I get everything in there. Mix here a little bit more. There we go, to make sure it's all mixed in, and voila, there we go. 3 to 4 lemons is a great amount of zest to put in, so you want to just zest in. Start folding this in. You can always just also take this cake and just put it in a round pan and just make one if you wanted to. So now I'm just going to fold that right into right in there, equal parts in each one. They go right in. Smooth this out some. You can actually just tap it down like this. Kind of smooth the top a little bit, like that. Tap it down some. There we go. And they are now ready to go in the oven. So I put these in 350-degree oven that I preheated. Now it takes about 50 minutes, but if you have a hot oven, I would just try it, stick a little skewer in the center about 40 minutes in and see what it looks like. If it comes off out of the cake and it's got some of the cake left onto the batter, then it's not ready to go the whole 50 minutes. But if it's ready, if it comes off clean, then you know it's baked, it's ready to go. The cakes are ready. What I have here is I've got the confectioner sugar in here, lemon juice, and then it'll just start melting. So it'll all just start melting, and then I'll just start stirring this up like that. It's super easy. It's only 2 ingredients, literally. So that'll sit. That's nice. And then I just have a brand that I like. This is what I get at my local grocery store, a little lemon curd. Love that. So I open that up, and I'll glaze the top. Once I take these out, and these are cooled off, I'll glaze the top. I've taken these out. These are cooled off. So you just want to take them and like kind of pop them out like that. And put them right on to a nice cake platter. Put some lemon curd glaze over the top like this. Just kind of smooth it on. So good. And I'm just going to take some of this glaze. And remember, I didn't do a thick glaze. You can definitely do it thicker. I like to just have it on there. and you can just see it, and it just kind of, it'll really just kind of get on there. And then I just do some thin lemon slices on it like that. Just gonna let those kind of hold on there. Take a nice sharp knife. And this is my family's lemon curd cake.